would love if you called with like family-owned businesses that everybody is involved in the family. That's sort of what we're talking about. But what about just overall fields that like it feels like at least a bunch of people in the family are in?
Yeah.
It's Y101, Adam and Allison, 601-995-1017. I think of the show Blue Bloods as an example of this. Everybody's a cop.
Yes.
So what inspired this question, Allison?
Well, I saw a story on the news this morning about a brother and sister, Caitlin and Bailey James. They are both commercial air pilots. They work for, I don't know, one of the airlines, and they were able to co-pilot a flight together for Commute Air. That's who they work for.
Okay.
For the first time ever. And their parents got to be on the flight with them. And I thought, I wonder if that's like a family full of pilots.
See, not to take the wind out of anybody's sails, but if I was on a plane, I'm a nervous flyer anyway, and I found out it was a brother-sister duo piloting the thing, I'd be nervous that they're going to start arguing and like irritating each other, and we're going to crash.
Luckily, Mom and Dad were on board, so they could have straightened them out real quick.
I also just saw an American Airlines pilot, I believe, who was retiring, and he was taking his last flight, and his co-pilot was his daughter. I thought that was kind of cool.
That is neat. So, yeah, the pilot running in the family.
601-995-1017. No one in my family is in the radio business
No, me
or
neither.
entertainment industry. Not at all. I'm like the lone wolf. But my dad is a computer programmer.
Okay.
And brother number 3, the second to last brother in my family, also, I think they do very similar things. I don't really understand what either of them do. They try to explain it to me all the time, and my brain just doesn't like understand what they do. But good for them. They're both very successful in what they do. And I'm not sure if that, like, what my dad does inspired my brother to do it, but I would think that, like, that probably did play a big role in it. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
601-995-1017. Do you have a family full of cops? Sarah says the businesses that pretty much everybody in her family are therapists, social workers, and lawyers. One of those 3 things.
Yeah, and those are all kind of connected, depending on what kind of lawyer, but definitely a lot of connections there.
601-995-1017. Frankie, what is the business that your family's in?
The Flowwood Flea Market.
Oh, so your daddy's daddy ran the Flowwood Flea Market and his daddy's daddy did it?
No, my brother-in-law owns it.
I gotcha.
And is everyone in the family pretty much helping out?
Well, everybody on our side.
I gotcha. Thank you so much for the call. 601-995-1017.
This is exactly what I'm thinking of with Misty's text. She says, my daughter and my daughter-in-law are both dental assistants like me, and my daughter is in school to be a dentist like I wanted to be and works with me as well. And then it applies to the men in the family, too. She says, my son works with my husband in a welding shop.
Brentland said the family business is construction. Everybody's working construction.
Oh, that's so interesting.
601-995-1017. I also would love to know, like with Misty's text, I wonder if when her girls were little, they like knew what she did and they wanted to be just like their mom whenever they grew up, or was it kind of they evolved into that?
Oh, yeah. Was it like after some years, they were like, wait, that is a really smart career.
Yeah.